Well, I had a couple successful games, a couple bad games, but mostly everybody just kept lagging out or leaving because they were sick of playing against me because I'm really good. So, I'm gonna call it here on Minecraft for the moment, just for the moment. We'll come back to it later, but for right now I gotta take a shower and see if I can do something about this. Greasy. And then I think Calvin and I are gonna go over to Nanny's because she's got some goodies for us that we've been trying to pick up for 3 days now. So hopefully today the odds will be in our favor and they'll be home and we can get them. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower.
What's goody? See boy.
You're in shadow right now. We can't see you. There we go. We can see you now. All right, we're going over to Nanny's right now, and we're gonna pick up some goodies. And then we'll be back. And we're driving Curtis's truck once again. Been sort of a normal occurrence for me recently, so yeah.
Classic America.
Friggin' small town America, train rolling through and everything. Treats acquired. Time to move along. Dogs like the sun. Couple slices of pizza later, we're back to the battle mini game. I don't know what that face was. You can see this here. This was where our community burn pile was. Not community, just ours. Our personal burn pile was out here, and
it was up here.
It's all the way up to that high. Now it's nothing. And you also may notice that the half pipe that used to be right here is now gone. That was burned as well. And I'm a little bit sad that I missed that. That would have been quite the spectacle to see something of that stature going up in flames. You can see there's still parts of it left here that are rotting into the ground, just like the half pipe was. And then there's, you know, other random rubble. I kind of wish that it could all burn, because then we could have just burned it all and then it would have just turned to a pile of dirt. You saw the big pile of that massive, humongous pile of stuff that was once right here. Well, it has been reduced to this here, and then that's a little pile of metal, mostly aluminum. But yeah, this is what, you know, came of that. Let's see, is it still warm? Not really. I think it's been out since yesterday. I think yesterday was the last time it was actually going.
We're getting going here, boy. Oh, crazy train making a comeback. Ready?
Yeah. Going crazy. He's going crazy. Oh my god, he on X Games mode. You can see this was once the fire pit that we took joy in having so many fires in. Now it's nothing. Huh, Gracie? Yeah, I don't know, it's semi-nice outside. It's a little windy. Other than that, it's pretty nice out. And we're just sort of out here hanging out, you know.
Oh, pro.
You can see where this rock is. You might notice a little depression in the earth there. It's because I buried a cat there.
Oh, for real? That's smart, this bow?
Yeah, that's why I buried him. We had a cat, so that's its headstone. So which way do you think he went?
This way?
Fucker. Yeah.
Fucker.
Tread lightly. Yeah, so anyway, that's where I buried it. We had a cat, and he he wasn't doing so hot. He was sick or something, and so, you know, we had him put to sleep, but it was gonna be, I don't know, something. Do you remember what it was gonna be? I don't know, something crazy. Like they wanted like another $100 or something
just to check to see what's wrong with him.
Well, I mean for the cremation. I don't know. They wanted more money to cremate him, and we're just like, we'll just bury him. So he's buried here, and I had to bury him. I actually took footage of me digging the hole and then burying the cat, and I decided that that was too morbid to put on the internet. So I ended up just putting it in the archives. It's somewhere on my hard drive. Don't know where. It's on there though. But yeah, that's where I buried a cat. Fun fact, I've buried a cat before. This here's a teepee. Or parts to build a teepee.
Oh, teepee. Oh, shucks, you got me.
It's been sitting here for a year now. Never put it together. Maybe I'll do that at some point. Probably not though. Kind of lazy. But that sun feels nice, huh?
That's how you spot homeless people. If they say ow, then they're down there.
When we were younger, actually really not even that long ago, we used to play cops and robbers in our yard. And we got this big yard, and there's plenty of places to hide. You can hide all over the place in the woods. And if you're a robber, and we would play at night too when it's dark. If you're a robber, sometimes you just stand like behind some of these trees. Imagine these trees with leaves on them. You just stand there and no one could see you, so you'd have to actually walk through there to know somebody was there. Like you'd have to be close enough to touch them to know they were even there. And so sometimes what I would do when I was a cop, I would go around and I would take rocks like this, and I wouldn't throw them, I would roll them downhill. That was a bad example. But I would roll them downhill and you hear them crashing through the woods, and it sounded kind of like somebody was walking. And a lot of the times, if you were a robber, you'd hear something crashing through the woods next to you. You'd be like, oh crap, that's the cops, I gotta get out of here. And so then you start running, giving away your spot, and then I would find you. It was a really good strategy. I like to pat myself on the back for that one.
You know, you remember we used to play a game in the sand pile
where we'd throw rocks at each other?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
We set up army guys.
We'd set up army guys and we'd build bases, and the goal was for one team to knock down all of the other team's army guys, and with rocks. So we'd basically be standing on two sides of the sand pile
Behind our bases
that we built, pelting rocks at the army guys, but it was very close to each other. And we played it for a long time, like almost an entire summer, till one time Carter threw a rock and it hit me in the ankle and it hurt really bad. And me, being the little bitch that I was, had to go complain to Mom about it. And then we could never play the game again because we were throwing rocks at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun though.
What is it? Kind of an ugly looking thing.
It's just an ugly looking place altogether.
But I mean, I
don't think you're on. Oh, there you
hanging out
go. You got it.
way farther past this, so all the snow and ice.
Drops.
Waiting to
And I don't know
connect.
how they nailed that on there, because this is the place I talked about. This is the dormer that they framed retarded. So I don't know how they nailed that little safe. You're talking about that roof there? No, this how these walls are the same. That's like 3 foot overhang. That's like 1 foot. Well, it looks like they tried to. The plan was to have some kind of like walkway porch there, and then they abandoned it with that deck.
Got my $3 speakers. I bought 2 of them from FYE.
My hardy job.